in high definition, 1 hour earlier. This is a special edition of Fox Wilmington News at 10.
Are you serious bleeding? No, I'm alright, but I mean, he stabbed me with a knife, so.
Straight ahead, calm caller, the cool and collected woman who made sure dispatchers knew what was going on in her home. And warm weekend, it may be winter, but it probably won't feel like it around here the next couple of days. Good evening and thanks for watching. I'm Nikki Bussey. Both John and Michelle have the night off. First on Fox tonight, friends and family of a missing elderly woman in Wilmington are looking to Facebook for help. Alma Lawson went missing nearly a month ago, and now a Facebook page has been set up to help in the search. Now it only has around 40 likes, but there are several posts dating back to around the week that she actually went missing. And a reminder that authorities are offering a reward of up to $10,000 for information regarding Alma Lawson. Lawson, who is 83 years old, was last seen on Stanley Street in the Love Grove area. Now, if you know what happened to her, of course, call police right away.
What's going on?
My husband just stabbed me in my back, and I'm bleeding.
Well, this is Lamondo Murray. He's accused of stabbing his wife. You just heard her in that 911 call. It happened last night in a home on South 6th Street in Wilmington. A victim says it all started as an argument over an EBT card. Now, she said that he came into their bedroom and stabbed her in the back. Now, police charged Lamondo with assault with a deadly weapon. He is in jail with no bond. A man in Brunswick County has been found guilty of second-degree murder. Daniel Brennick was drunk driving in May of 2010 when he crashed into a car driven by Satu Harris, a mother of 3. Now, she later died. The DA said several witnesses testified to Brennick's intoxication and a pattern of reckless driving from Oak Island to the scene of the wreck. Brennick was sentenced to 15 to 21 years in prison. Well, check out this next video of a robbery caught on cam. The robbers in this clip are wanted in connection to an armed robbery at Winners World in Calabash. It happened yesterday. Deputies are also investigating a death related to the incident. Now, take a look. As you saw, the men break through the glass doors. Now, if you know these two, your information could be worth $500, so make sure you call authorities if you have any information on this story as well. Well, things are all clear after an accident shut down traffic in the 17th Street and Shipyard area. Now, this is what it looked like when we first brought it to you as breaking news on Fox Wilmington News at 6:30. A car flipped and both parts of the streets in the area were shut down. Now, authorities tell us 6 cars were involved and 1 person was taken to the hospital. Still no word on that person's condition, but we are looking to find out. Well, the U.S. Supreme Court didn't take any action today on several cases involving same-sex marriage. Now, without explanation, the nation's highest court had nothing to report on the pending appeals. Now, this could be a sign that it, needs more time. If the court decides to consider the cases, essentially justices could determine whether gays and lesbians actually have a fundamental right to marry. The court could revisit these cases as early as next Friday. Well, it was a day of celebration for people waiting to shop at Trader Joe's.
1, 2, 3.
The newest grocery store in Wilmington now open. Lots of excited people about that. Now, News at 10 reporter Lindsay Curtin is giving us an inside look at the store.
We are out here at Trader Joe's for their big grand opening event, and all day long they've had people coming in and out. People were lined up outside the store right before 8 o'clock. People are coming here because they have unique items, they have reasonable prices, they have paintings on the wall. It's just very different. Some unique items I found that I thought were pretty cool. We have some pizza dough. We have white and wheat. You can make your own pizza at home. Just balls of dough that you can just come in and buy. So a very unique experience here in Trader Joe's. Now, of course, there has been some local competition, if you will, with other grocery stores opening up. But Trader Joe's, they say that they are different from the competition and they appreciate the competition. I'm here with Jim Poppy. He is a regional vice president. And Jim, what do you make of all these stores opening up, putting their best foot forward?
I think it's a compliment to us and them. We feel we can comfortably do business in their environment. We have no qualms whatsoever. If we don't have an item, we'll send them to one of our local competitors. And we just feel totally at ease in this market, and that's where we want to be, and we're going to do the best thing that we do for our customers.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jim. And another interesting thing here is, Trader Joe's, they have all their food items taste tested before they go out on the shelves. If they see an item isn't selling as well as they thought it would, they'll take it off the shelves and put something better up. Also, they don't have any preservatives or artificial coloring in their food. So some good information right there. We're going to send it back to you in the studio.
And thank you, Lindsay. Well, get ready for some new and unique eateries in downtown Wilmington. The restaurant scene is kind of taking off. Empty storefronts are going to have a new name and taste, anything from barbecue to New Orleans style food. Some business owners are even expanding their current locations. Now, the owners of the Shuck and Shack in Carolina Beach just opened doors on the new location this week.
I think competition's good, you know, we're a coastal community. I think an oyster bar is the right thing to be in downtown Wilmington.
Now, for more information on all these new restaurants and the facelifts, log on to foxwilmington.com and check out this story. Well, you know, Eric, it's going to be a good weekend to kind of check out the restaurant scene, and especially some outdoor seating.
Maybe eat outdoors.
Yes.
How about that for once?
I'll
in
be
December.
There. Yes, I can't believe it.
Yeah, believe it.
70s.
It looks 70s. Maybe not tomorrow, but
yeah.
They're coming. Trust me. We've got a temperature trend map to give you an outline of exactly what we expect to happen around here the next couple of days. Take a look at these high temperatures. Now remember, November has actually been a very cold month here in Wilmington. It's actually the third coldest on record, but heading into tomorrow, 67 degrees. That's 3 degrees warmer than we were today. Tack on another 3 degrees, 70 degrees it looks like by Sunday, and that's right, as we head to the early part of next week, we could be talking about highs in the low and possibly even mid-70s. I do think another front will arrive by midweek, but even that front's only going to drop our temperatures back to about the level that we will see tomorrow. So some nice weather indeed. But don't put the coat away right away. You still might need it tomorrow morning when you wake up about 40 degrees, but temperatures should quickly make their way into the 60s by noon. We'll have the complete first alert forecast coming up in a few moments.
Well, you know, I'll still take that. Even though it may not feel like winter outside, we're soon going to be in December tomorrow, which means Christmas, of course, is around the corner. And like every year, Fox Wilmington and WECT are giving you a chance to help out. Now we're collecting toys and bikes to donate to the Salvation Army for families in need this season. You can drop off your items throughout various locations in the area. This does end, though, December 14th. So make sure you hurry up and get things going now. Well, as we continue here on Fox Wilmington News at 10, evidence of Bigfoot. Yes, Bigfoot. And what one vet says proves the creature is real. And then new tonight on our sister station, WECT News at 11, from one big hairy animal to one teeny cute one. The things Tucker does while his owners are away. The concert caught on hidden camera. New at 11.
You're watching Fox Wilmington News at 10, 1 hour earlier.
Okay, well, talk about a weird claim. A veterinarian in Texas says Bigfoot DNA tests prove the hairy creature exists. Yes, Fox's Rudy Koski has the details.
You don't have to hike through the woods to get a glimpse of Bigfoot. A computer internet search will pull up a lot of images of the elusive hairy creature. But now, Dr. Melba Ketchum says she has found Bigfoot in her East Texas lab. She spoke to me by phone Friday morning about her discovery and why she's so confident.
Because DNA doesn't lie.
Ketchum is a veterinarian and specializes in animal DNA testing. About 5 years ago, she says her company started analyzing tissue samples collected across North America by individuals who are trying to prove the existence of Bigfoot.
We have saliva, we have bark scrapings, we have blood, we have a little bit of everything.
She was skeptical until the results came in.
It tells me that they're a human hybrid, so they are a type of people, but they're different from us.
Dr. Ketchum says the results of her DNA testing is now going through what's called a peer review. After that, she promises to drop another bombshell.
We have at our disposal high-def footage that will not be released until which time the publication's finished. High-def video of some Sasquatch. It's quite remarkable. It is amazing.
The doctor has certainly gone out on a limb with her claim, and there's a lot of people in the scientific community waiting to see if she'll fall in.
To have actually found something would represent one of the greatest kind of mysteries and discoveries in human evolution.
This group of leading anthropologists from Texas State and Baylor are not ready to accept the claim just yet.
While DNA doesn't lie, methods and procedures often give erroneous results.
When you find results that nobody has ever found before, there's a high potential for there to be an error.
Because some of these things that she's working from are small samples. They have low molecular weights, and the chances of them being contaminated are quite high.
Ketchum says her lab work is clean, and the samples were also analyzed at other sites.
The fact that we don't have evidence of it doesn't mean there isn't something there. The odds are very, very low.
Regardless of what is finally released, the debate over whether or not something big is living in the woods will likely continue.
And there you have it. Okay, well, there's a perfect weekend in store for whatever you may have planned, if it's, hunting Bigfoot or going out to eat. Meteorologist Eric Davis has the warm details in just 2 minutes.
This is meteorologist Eric Davis with your First Alert weather forecast.
Of course, today is the 30th day of November, the last day of November, which means the end of the 2012 hurricane season. So a quick review tonight of what we saw. Obviously, these were the named storms, and notice only 2 of them highlighted in white. Those are the storms that did not form. We went all the way through the T letter this year. Only 2 names, Valerie and William, not used this year. The notable storms, of course, Isaac and Sandy, the most notable ones. Isaac, of course, hitting Louisiana. Of course, Sandy just a few weeks ago hitting the Northeast. But believe it or not, the only hurricane that reached Category 3 status or higher this year, one that stayed out of the open Atlantic, Michael. That was the only number that was below normal this year, but by all other definitions, this hurricane season above normal. I'll step out and let you take a look at the numbers here for the year. The 30-year average, 12 named storms. We had 19 in 2012. Hurricanes, in a normal year, you'd have 7. We had 10 this year, and they're, of course, the intense hurricanes, a Category 3 or higher. In a normal year, you'd have 2, but this year, only 1. Of course, that was Michael, but again, by and large, an above normal year. Now, of course, the numbers today were below normal on the temperature department, particularly the morning lows dropping into the 20s, 29 degrees in Wilmington. For the second morning in a row, we had significant frost across the area. 29 in Jacksonville, 30 Elizabethtown, 30 degrees in Fayetteville, 29 degrees in Lumberton. But a pretty nice recovery this afternoon. These are the official highs. 63 degrees at ILM. We forecasted highs to make their way up to 64. Meteorologist Colin Hackman this morning only fell 1 degree short of that. 61 in Jacksonville, 62 Clinton, 63 degrees in Fayetteville. And I definitely think these temperatures are going to be even warmer for tomorrow and probably near 70 by the time Sunday rolls around. Right now, it's a calm wind, already down to 41 degrees. We're already getting pretty close to our lows. I think we're getting to the point where temperatures are probably going to stabilize, maybe only dropping another degree or 2 for the rest of tonight. Pressure at 30.34 inches, but note that humidity now up to 89%, meaning the atmosphere is getting closer to reaching saturation. Maybe a little bit of patchy fog in a couple spots tomorrow morning. A couple of high clouds moving across the area. They're not going to really impact things all that much, and still no major weather systems across the country, although we are starting to see some lake effect snows across parts of upstate New York and a couple of light showers in Pennsylvania in association with this particular front. By and large, though, high pressure in control. This area of high pressure controlling our weather, and another Canadian area of high pressure keeping temperatures below normal. So for the rest of tonight, again, temperature stabilizing. We don't expect them to drop all that much. Probably starting off in the low 40s when you wake up tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock. But here comes the warm up. Upper 50s by 10 o'clock. And it looks like by the time tomorrow afternoon rolls around, we will see temperatures in the upper 60s and no major weather systems moving into the area. 40 for the rest of tonight. Some areas away from the coast will certainly drop into the upper 30s. Not as cold as what we saw this morning, and probably very little frost when you wake up tomorrow. Mostly sunny, 67 for tomorrow, and that is just the beginning of the warm-up, because by Sunday, we're going to forecast a high of 70 degrees, plenty of sunshine. Even the overnight lows are going to start to moderate back into the upper 40s early next week, and probably some 50s as we head into next week. Warmest days on Monday and Tuesday, 72 and 73, and that means it is going to be just about perfect for the Wilmington Holiday Parade. Probably some people would like it to be a little bit colder, but it's hard to complain when you have sunny and 70 degrees on Sunday.
I'm really looking forward to that. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I love the temperature.
You can still get in the holiday spirit even with temperatures around 70?
You can get Santa in like a holiday shirt.
We've already got your red dress on. You're ready, aren't you?
I'm ready. Well, let's take a look at tonight's hot shot. Oh my gosh. The seat's taken. Of course it is. Look at him. Adorable.
Dogs rule.
I love dogs. So if you have it, please send lots of dog pictures here. This is from Donna Hogan. Thank you, Donna. We appreciate you sending that in. Send more of your cute little pooches. We love it. Well, still to come, an author with a lot of love for this area is getting some national recognition for his work. We'll have the details on that. Nicholas Sparks is actually being honored as one of Hollywood's most powerful authors. Now, of course, he made the Hollywood Reporter's Top 25 list. In fact, he actually made the top 3, coming in at number 3. You remember he was just in this area this summer shooting the movie Safe Haven in Southport. Safe Haven is actually his 8th book to become a movie. Now you can look for scenes from the Southport area when Safe Haven hits theaters on Valentine's Day. Take your sweetie. Well, the hills are alive with the sounds of Carrie Underwood. The 5-time Grammy winner is set to star in the coveted role of Maria Von Trapp in The Sound of Music. The live NBC telecast will be a 3-hour event. The date for the telecast not been announced, but we know that it's actually going to be broadcast during the 2013 season holidays, so I'm excited about that. Good casting there. Well, you can look like a celebrity all by shopping at Target, believe it or not. Starting tomorrow, the chain is going to be bringing some high fashion to the store. Now, this is in celebration of its 50th anniversary. Some of the designs for the Neiman Marcus line include Tory Burch, Marquesa, Oscar de la Renta, and Diane von Furstenberg. So go get your shop on. Buy something for me, please, or your friends and family. It's holidays. Well, it's time for some high school hoop scores. Bob Bonner is in next with those. We'll be right back.
This is Bob Bonner with your News at 10 Sports.
Well, Christmas is coming a wee bit early for the Coastal Christian basketball team, who tonight unwrapped the biggest of gifts. The Centurions christening their new gym with visiting Fayetteville Academy. The new digs, could they get a win inside said building? Nick Chase doing all he could early on. Chase muscling through the defenders, off window, put back. The first 2 points by the home team inside that new gym, and they weren't done. Wesley Agee driving, missing, staying with it. Agee, nice little hook shot off the glass. Centurions pulling even in this one. But then they got kind of defensive. Jerron Withers, no. Chris Sutton steps in front of it. It goes the other way. Centurions now back even on the scoreboard, but down the stretch, just a bit too much of the visitors. Withers gets his revenge, knocks down the J. Coastal Christian takes him on the chin, and they fall 63-49. At Ashley, both the Screaming Eagles and 71st Falcons entered their matchup with unbeaten records, so one of them was going to leave with a loss. Second period action, Clayton McGee tries to create, tries again. TJ Williams cleans up the mess, evens the game at 18 apiece. Then it's Tony Mack. Finds a bit of a seam, he drives, awkward shot. Another putback. Nick Greeno sticks this one in. We are tied at 25 apiece. Ashley now up 3. Sydney Knox, top of the key, and Nick's dialing long distance. His 3 puts the game even at the half. The visitors down the stretch pull away. Ashley falls tonight 60-56. Defending state champs New Hanover in Raleigh tonight. Broughton came out swinging early on. The 3 from James Hemphill was good, and the home team out in front late in the first quarter, passing to Cam Gottfried, son of NC State coach Mark Gottfried, and he can shoot as well. Gottfried knocks it down, caps up 9 on the Wildcats, call a timeout. Out of said timeout, and the loose ball turns into one. Brad Hitchman down low, hesitation and exclamation, and one. But tonight, just all Broughton. App State recruit Devontae Graham grabbing the rebound, 4 seconds left in the half, and goes the length of the gym with a bit of an exclamation. Broughton roughs up New Hanover tonight, 71-47. We stay in the boys' game and head to Topsail, where Pender County bragging rights are on the line. The Pirates hosting the Pender Patriots, and the home team some nice ball movement. Trevor Savage to Matt Giglo, down low to Devin Williams for the lay-in. Next time down the courts, it is Williams. Couldn't get the bucket, but Trevor Savage gets the putback to fall. Pender trying to hang into this one off the miss. Quaid McKenzie comes up with the ball. McKenzie and the bucket. Just too much Topsail tonight. The Pirates take this one 55-28. All 3 of the Pender County teams actually in action tonight. You wouldn't know by looking at him. Trask, the Titans, hosting Dixon just before the half. The Bulldogs trying to save the ball, but Dakari Jackson comes up with a steal. Greedy gets the lay to go as well. Titans led by 10 at the half. Second half, more Trask. Rashard Brown takes the ball down the lane and gets the bucket. The home team takes it 84-63. So we go back to Topsail. The girls also playing tonight. This is the meeting between the Lady Pirates and Lady Patriots. The Patriots, Courtney Messick swinging the ball to Megan Cleary. Cleary gets the layup. Pender trailing 34-16. Leading Big Topsail, still playing some defense. Kayla Hall comes up with a steal, finds Chandler ahead for the bucket. The Pirates win this one easily, 41-18. And we end the night where it started, back at Coastal Christian. The girls' game against the visiting Fayetteville Academy. Centurions down 4 early on. Lauren Duncan, nice pass down low to Madison Huckabee for the layup. We got ourselves a 2-point ball game. Just a few minutes later, Coastal Christian's Nikki Huntley gets the bucket to fall, ties the game early on. Huntley not just scoring, doing some defense on the inbounds, takes the ball, gets the layup, 4 points in about 2 seconds. Centurions get the lead and they win this one. 44-40 is your final there. We got a football now where none of our area teams are still standing in the championship round, but the Mid-Eastern Conference well represented. The New Bern Bears took an undefeated record into their 4A championship game against 13-1 Porter Ridge. Down 5, 30 seconds to go. The Bears go to the ground, and it pays dividends. The touchdown in, that's your go-ahead point, and this one is just final. New Bern, with a 14-0 record, wins your 4A state championship. They take it 39-38. Now, what better way to end a week that began with ECU heading to the Big East than with the College of Charleston finally officially moved into the Colonial, giving UNCW that true Southern partner and rival. This afternoon, the Board of Trustees agreed to make the move from the Southern Conference, which will come with a $600,000 early exit fee. The addition of Charleston now meaning the CAA will have a total of 10 programs for the 2013-14 season, although Commissioner Tom Yeager said that number could still grow. Geographically, Charleston will now become UNCW's closest rival. The baseball, men's soccer, and softball teams already have the Cougars on their schedules. Today's edition of Charleston also comes with a bit of subtraction from UNCW, who gave up the 2015 CAA baseball tournament as part of the deal. Brooksfield was supposed to host the event for 2 seasons beginning in 2014. Now that will be the only year. Patriots Point Stadium in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, hosting the event in 2015 and 16 in a move that Jimmy Bass called a goodwill gesture. Seahawks and Cougars scheduled to meet twice this season, each playing at home. And we are back after this.
So what should you do if you see...
You know, sometimes things are just out of your control when it comes to the news. News at 10 reporter Bailey Hicks found that out today while trying to record a stand-up. She got interrupted by a turtle splashing water onto her face. No hard feelings, though. She did get the story done, and he got back in the water, so super cute.
When you're dealing with animals and kids, you never know.
Yeah, well, Bailey could be a kid, I guess. She laughs like one. She has a cute little laugh.
It didn't throw her.
It's true.
Yep.
The consummate professional.
She did just fine.
Yes.
Lots of sunshine tomorrow, 67, 70 by Sunday.
All right.